Can SmackDown Live compete with Raw's episode this week? Let's find out. This is SmackDown Review. Hit the music. So we started off the show with Renee Young cutting a traditional babyface interview with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. And it was a simple interview. What happened last week with The Miz and Maryse attacking you? They answered. Then Renee Young showed them a video of The Miz and his wife Maryse in an empty arena challenging Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Obviously this is before the arena was even open, and they didn't turn up, and they were saying, oh, they're just scared of us. This was great. Miz and Maryse were fantastic on this segment. They even dropped the mic, which I liked. And Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella were ready to respond before they were interrupted by Zelina, Vega and Andrade, Cien, Almas. For me, this is really fine. This is good. I like this. I like Andrade being the substitute heel right now, so Daniel Bryan and The Miz can hold off their feud until Hell in a Cell, which is great. The only thing which made me laugh most though was Brie Bella saying after last night's performance on Raw, she knows she's ready for a match. No, Brie, you're not. You were terrible. You made a lot of mistakes. I'm worried that you think you're ready. You're not. You know Daniel and Miz are going to carry Maryse and Brie Bella in this match, but it just worried me that Brie said that. But yeah, Zelina, Vega and Andrade challenged Daniel Bryan and Brie. Well, challenged Daniel Bryan once again, and they accepted. Really good, strong, traditional style opening. Not as strong as what we got on Raw, but very much entertaining for what it was, So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So this moves us on to the first match, which I already stated was going to be Daniel Bryan versus Andrade, Cien, Almas. And this was a hell of a match. If Raw had like the brawl and promo segment this week, then SmackDown had the match of the week in my opinion so far, because NXT is tomorrow, but right now, wow, they just stole the show. Andrade, Cien, Almas and Daniel Bryan have so much chemistry. I want to see that as a pay-per-view match. Again, it's a really good match, and they're giving it away for free. I'm just shocked that WWE do this. It was really impressive. Daniel Bryan did get the win, which was fine. That was good. And Brie Bella got a bit of revenge on Zelina Vega after the match by kicking her in the face. But that was great. Then we had The Miz and Maryse on the big screen yet again, saying that they left the arena and they've gone for Italian food. Which was, that's fine. Really good match. I'm just going to concentrate on the match because everything else moves on to the main event later on. But this was brilliant. Daniel Bryan and Andrade, just brilliant match. I can't say that as much as I already have, but this gets an 8 out of 10. Interview between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. This was really good. Both women are too angry to be in the same room, so they've had to split them up and use satellites to pull this interview off. And this wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but Becky Lynch once again probably getting the best line, and I think the crowd did like it the most. Charlotte just got booed yet again. Becky came on and the crowd went mental. Becky Lynch right now is that anti-baby face right now. They're trying to make her a heel. The crowd are making her a baby face. It's brilliant right now. Charlotte, who's the traditional baby face in the storytelling, is being booed like hell, and that's great. I love it. I love how WWE are booking this right now. The interview wasn't all great. The best line though, Becky getting absolutely annoyed when Charlotte said, well, after I won the title, you could have just asked me for a title shot. And she went, hold on, am I a charity case? That was brilliant. Fantastic. That, like I said, brilliant line right there. The interview itself wasn't as good as I was hoping for, but I've got to give it I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Next up, we got Naomi versus Peyton Royce with Billie Kay in her corner yet again. This is interesting because it's the same match. It's the same match, but the results were different. Peyton Royce tried to, well, Billie Kay tried to cheat to help Peyton Royce win. Naomi got the victory. That's fine. And then Billie Kay and Peyton Royce attacked Naomi after the match. After Naomi finally got a victory over one of them, they were beating the crap out of her for some time, and then Asuka returned. Yes, she is back. It was brilliant to see her in the ring because we hadn't seen her for so many weeks since, I think, Carmella, when she feuded with Carmella, and she came out to save Naomi. Awesome. Pretty much it's a standard match. Babyface finally got the victory. The heels couldn't accept it. Babyface comes out to help Babyface. But seeing as it's kind of like a return for a superstar who's been off TV for some time, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10 because, again, this is fine. It's got Asuka back on the ring, on TV, and finally Naomi has someone to help out with the numbers game. So, yeah. Next up, we had a promo by Samoa Joe, and yes, I was shocked to see Samoa Joe there after last week, him saying he might turn up to AJ Styles' house. He never did. He turned up on SmackDown, which shocked everyone, and he was like, Wendy! And he sounds absolutely psychotic when he says AJ Styles' wife's name. Brilliant. Because of a fantastic promo saying that AJ is terrified, and the only reason he's at home now is because AJ kept it. Well, AJ couldn't keep his promise. Samoa Joe kept his promise to Wendy. He made sure AJ Styles is home on a Tuesday night. Brilliant. AJ's on the big screen looking absolutely angry, cuts a fantastic promo about how you don't go after one man's family, and then he comes out and attacks him. Samoa Joe wasn't expecting AJ Styles there, and they just go all at it. Samoa Joe looks like he's going to dominate AJ, but AJ manages to just lose it and finally gets his hands on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looks absolutely shocked. This is really good. Referees are pulling him apart. Paige is like out there telling AJ to back off and get back into the locker room because she's not having this fight now. And it was really good. It feels so real and really well put together. AJ Styles and Samoa. It needs to be in a Hell in a Cell match. This needs to be a Hell in a Cell match or a no DQ match. Either one of those two matches has to happen at Hell in the Cell. But yeah, entertaining as hell. Both guys have really gone out, and this really shows how good of a feud where you don't have to have them in the ring together too often, yet do great promo work. Really can sell the match. This has done it. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Next up, we got a triple threat tag team match where we saw the Usos, Rusev Day and SAnitY take each other on. The winner of this match will take on the Bar next week, and the winner of that match will take on the New Day at Hell in a Cell for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. How was this match? This match was really, really good in so many ways because no team looked out of place. Everyone in this triple, and that's really hard, guys. That's really hard to have a triple threat match where not like one team looks the weakest. And I've got to say, I thought it would be Rusev Day. I thought they were going to just be the weaker team, but no, they were up there with SAnitY and the Usos. The Usos for me are freaking good. And I always go, I want them to be in the... That just shows you how good they are. I always go, I want them to be in the title scene because they are that good. SAnitY, fantastic. I can't wait for them to get their opportunity to hold the titles because I think they will be a dominant tag team champions when they get the opportunity. But no, the opportunity has gone to Rusev Day, and Rusev and Aiden English have got back together, but back to being BFFs. They got the victory. This was so close, like I keep saying. Really well put together. You didn't really know who was going to get the victory at the end. And Rusev Day did get it. Brilliant. Mushka kick to the face. 1, 2, 3. Rusev Day take on the Bar. Cannot wait for next week. I've got to give this match a 7 out of 10. Now, during the show, we had 2 promotional videos, and I'm going to talk about them at this point now. And one was Jeff Hardy, and the other one was Randy Orton, and both talking about their match at Hell in a Cell, and the Hell in a Cell match, where Jeff is like, he's broken me, he's pushed me to this limit where I finally have to go into Hell in a Cell to take on Randy Orton. Randy Orton's like, Jeff Hardy's never been in a Hell in a Cell. I know what it's like. It breaks little bits of you. Your sanity kind of goes. And this is great. It was really good little promos, and it was like a 2-part promo video with both men. And it did exactly what you wanted to do, and it sold the match. I wasn't really keen on it, but now it kind of intrigues my interest more to seeing the match in a Hell in a Cell with these 2 competitors. So it's kind of good. It did exactly what I needed to do. So the video being a 2-parter and it really selling this match as being something really you need to see, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It did something I never expected it to do. It got me interested in the Jeff Hardy-Randy Orton feud. And this moves us on to the main event of the night, and it was The Miz taking on R-Truth. That's right, R-Truth was in the main event of SmackDown Live. Now, this was a brilliant work throughout the whole night. So Miz and Maryse returned to the arena after Daniel Bryan and Brie had apparently gone to go after the Miz and Maryse. They were talking to Paige. Paige said, "You've got a match tonight," and the Miz and Maryse weren't too happy with that. They asked who it was going to be, and Paige just went, "Anyone who wants to fight you." And later on, after that, R-Truth was backstage looking for Carmella because of that segment where he's trying to pin Carmella to get a title opportunity. Sees Maryse, thinks it's Carmella. Carmella challenges her, and she's like, "I'm not a Saturn. I'm not that Saturn trash." He finally finds Carmella with Ty Dillinger. He tells Carmella what Maryse said, saying, "I want you to come with me to take on evil Carmella." And she's like, "What?" Really confused. And Ty Dillinger's like, "What are you doing, R-Truth?" He goes, "Getting myself to the main event of SmackDown Live." And it was all a work by R-Truth. He knew exactly what he was doing to get onto the main event. And how did he perform? Really well. R-Truth hasn't been in the main event on a show, they said, for 7 years. And he did really, really well. And the shock horror, he got the victory. He beat The Miz. The Miz was in the control of the match, majority of it. And Daniel Bryan did kind of help R-Truth to get the victory by having his entrance music playing. The Miz was looking out for him. R-Truth slid down, held him down for the pin. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth gets the victory. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella come out, beat up the Miz and Maryse. Then Zelina, Vega and Andrade, Cien, Almas come out to try and stop them and to beat them up from their match earlier on in the show. Daniel Bryan and Brie reversed this into both locking them into yes locks, which was awesome. Where the Miz and Maryse tried to get back, then ran off afterwards. It was a really good ending. It was really selling this, Daniel Bryan Miz feud. I love it. I don't really care if Maryse and Brie Bella are in it, but this was really well put together. Again, a really good main event show. So I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. And there you go, guys. That was SmackDown Live for this week. What did I think? I thought it was a very good show. It wasn't as strong as Raw, but Raw did have The Undertaker and the massive brawl between, The Shield and every heel on Raw. But SmackDown Live did exactly what it needed to do. It sold the Daniel Bryan Miz storyline even more. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. It was all about selling these big key matches. And it did it. It really did. And now I can't wait for next week to see Rusev Day versus The Bar, to see who takes on the New Day for the Tag Team Championship. That is really exciting. But there you go, guys. What did you guys think of SmackDown Live this week? Leave it in the comments below. And if you do like our videos, please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell to keep up to date with all our videos here at Smack Talk. And if you want to follow the channel, you can do it. It's at Smack Talk YouTube. And if you want to follow me on the old Twitter, it's at Boise88. And I'll see you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Review.